Hello everyone, welcome to Final Fantasy: A Realm Reborn. Alright, so first off, I am unretired and I'm glad that you are listening to this video, and I'm glad that I can actually log in. Now, first things first, for those of you that did not know, there have been a plethora of problems logging in, errors with servers that would be in North America and Europe together. Japanese servers? Not really. As of now anyways. And this has been since early release, August 24th, excuse me. And I've had it since August 24th. I have literally not played that much. I've been jumping server to server because of those login problems. But you know, I didn't take it too negatively. I just tried out different classes and whatnot, so I know what I want to play. So here we go. I'm on Exodus server, by the way. If ever anybody wants to add me up, I'm unretired ironclad. Excellent. So as you can see here, I am a Lancer. Lancer can become a Dragoon. Dragoon is the main job class, if we want to say it that way, for Lancer. Now, what do I need to get to be a Lancer? Well, first off, you need to reach to level 30, and then you need to level 2 other job classes. So let's figure this out here together. So we can go to character, or you can press C on your keyboard, and you will see this is the main character tab. Now this is my gear, stats, and all that blah 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 blah. You know that stuff. If you're a veteran, you know that. If you're not, you just take a look at the stats, see what they do and what they give for you, and what you can do. Now, one thing I have to tell you is that at each level that you get a bonus attribute. Now, depending what class you do want to play, for the moment, just add it up into strength, dexterity, vitality, intel, mind, or piety. I've been putting into strength since I am a Lancer and becoming a Dragoon. So main stats, obviously, strength, dexterity, and third would be vitality, depending on what you want to do, obviously. Now, that's another little thing. So if you click here, there's 4 tabs. There's obviously your attributes, your profile. This is from when you create your character. It has your name, race, clan, gender, city, state. I started here because I started as a Lancer. And oh yeah, one more thing. There are every 3 classes, subclasses start in a certain city. So if I remember correctly, this one is Lancer, would be Archer. And I don't even remember the second one, but it doesn't really matter, honestly. I don't really care about that. And you have these little guardian signs. Yeah. So then you go to your classes. So right here I'm level 16 with my Lancer. Now you can change after you've done your main class quests in the city you start. Your trainer will tell you that you are able to change classes. Disciplines basically, and you can start doing your crafting. I'll get to crafting afterwards. So right now I'm level 16. I will be going until level 20. I suggest you go until level 20 with your first job. Why do I say that? Because once you reach level 20, you can get your chocobo. Yes, your mount. You can't get your mount until you're level 20 with one job class. That's very important to remember. Now, if you see people that are low level and they have a mount, that's because they have bought the collector's edition. So, and the mount's ugly anyways. I think it's ugly, so whatever. So I'm gonna go right to 20. Then to be a Dragoon, I need to level Marauder, and I need to level Pugilist. Now, Pugilist is, in simple terms, a monk. We'll just say, fight with your fists, and Marauder, well, DPS warrior. Right, so you need to level these if I'm not mistaken, level 20 and level 15, or I think it's both level 20. I'm not exactly 100% sure as of now, but I'll figure it out anyways. And then you have your currency. This is your Joe. Now, all of your gear has durability. It's relatively cheap to repair your gear, so no worries about that. One little tip I would tell you is that register your gear set. Gear set is right here. You click on that, and this is my first gear set, Lancer. So that would I can't equip it because I'm already equipped. But yeah, this is my one, and this is my botanist. Botanist is my profession, gathering profession, as for now. So, since I'm showing you botanist, let's show you what we can do here. So when you go to classes, you have botanist. Botanist is a gathering class. So your gathering classes are miner, botanist, and fisher, and these are your crafting: carpenter, blacksmith, armor, goldsmith, leatherworker, weaver, alchemist, culinarian. Now I've taken alchemist because, as from what I can see, there are not many alchemists right now. And one little tip I can give you is that don't just concentrate on leveling, because you will be needing your crafting. You'll need to be crafting, and you'll need to be doing your gathering, unless you're just concentrating on crafting and buying gathering materials. I mean, just level that stuff out at the same time. It's worth doing it. Don't rush into it. If you want to rush into it, that is obviously your choice. I'm just giving you an advice. So botanist, what does that do? Well, let's see here. So I have an equip set for botanist. So if you click on it, equip set. Ooh, there you go. I just changed into my botanist. Now you're probably wondering, what the hell is that Muggle hat? Well, Muggle hat is for those who have pre-ordered the early access. What does it do? Well, if you're below level 10, it gives you 20% increased experience. Don't forget to put the damn hat on. Don't forget to put the cap on, okay? If you're leveling a profession, put it on. It doesn't really matter if you have another one, gathering plus whatever. Put it on. 20 plus experience is going to be, it's well worth it. See, I'm level 8 as of now. And let's see here. Now, if we press P on our keyboard, you'll have our general actions and traits. So this is general. You have your limit break, but limit break is much further on when we start doing combos and when you're in a party and whatnot, and that's not right now at this level, that is for sure. Basic little things here. Sprint, obviously, sprint takes your TP, which is 1,000. It regenerates quite fast, so I wouldn't worry about it. GP, we'll just say mana, and obviously HP. So teleport is quite straightforward. It can teleport you to any destination that you have selected. So it's very important that what you do here, that you see these stones, every time you see one, click on it. This is the main stone for this little town or city here. See, like, oh, that little Muggle balloon. See, this is the little city here. Alright, so when you click on that, okay, you can register this as a favorite destination. So when you do that teleport, it'll cost you less gil to teleport to that destination. Now you can set it as a set home point. Now set home point costs nothing. You just need to do return. There is a cooldown. Okay, so do it sparingly. Just cancel this here. So as I was saying, teleport. You can right click that here, and I have these places. So this place costs a bit more, a bit less. You know, go by what's less to the most expensive usually. But teleport is a new place. I haven't set it yet. Okay, so that's one little thing. You can repair your gear with dark matter. Dark matter is a material that you gain by salvaging and whatnot, or you can find in the world. So let's put to action. So every time you gain a certain level, it tells you which level you get the skill. This is for the gathering skills. So this is to see where my stuff is. And there's other different kinds of skills. So this one will tell me, well, okay, where's the nearest level 5 tree that I can get my materials from. And this is level 3, will give me a mature level 10. So let's go out here and I will show you. Okay, let's go sprint here. Let's get out of here. And just to give you a quick set. So as you can see on the top middle here, my gathering is on. Make sure that it's on, guys. Okay. So I'm a low level area, so let's just press 2. It'll tell me where the nearest tree is, level 5. So let's just go ahead, and I'll show you what the gathering is all about. And now when you're gathering, you'll have the choice of gathering a certain material. and you'll have a certain percentage of chance of getting it. So let's right click on this. There you go. It has my little axe here. And then it'll tell you everything that you can get. Now you can get this. This is for culinary. This is for carpentry. Maple branch. You don't need that many of them. Don't do it too much. Maple log, very good suggestion to get this. Latex also is a good crafting material. Now, as for the shards, you don't need that many of them. Always get at least one so you can get in your log. Okay, so let's say if I do this, maple log, it'll just poof, and it'll tell me if I got it. And you obtain maple log, and I got experience for it. And as you chain and you get more experience for that. See, 22 plus 77%. There you go. I got 122 plus 88% from my rested XP. Now, one suggestion is that when you log off, okay, you can it doesn't matter if you log off as your profession or as your main job class, it doesn't really matter. But once with that rested XP, I suggest you use it for crafting so you can get faster levels, because it can take a lot of time to get all of that experience. All right, and I really suggest you do that. Now, for gear, you don't really need to buy gear and whatnot for the moment. You get good gear from your main story quests, guys. Okay, you get good gear. You don't need to buy gear at the vendor and whatnot for the moment. You can if you want, if it has maybe one more stat more if you think it's going to help you out. But you know, that's my suggestion. So that's it for crafting. Now you can see here your character. Your journal is obviously your quests. I've only have one here that I have left anyways. It's my main quest. Duty finder, very important. Duty finder is like you can actually, it'll tell you what you require. So I can't do it right now because I put it in my crafting. So let's go equip set here. Poof. So I'm in my main job. Alright, so let's go click on Duty Finder again. So it'll tell me if I can do it or not. So I suggest you do these like every day. When you log in, you'll have a login screen. Okay, it'll be about this big, it'll tell you what you can do. So I can do these. You level 15. Guild heists. You can do all of them. I suggest you do all of them. It's good experience. You know, it gives you a good feeling of how grouping will be. Now, there's a lot of people playing right now, so everybody's going to be able to get into a group fairly fast. I can already see there's a bit of a lack of healers because everybody wants to go DPS or tank. Healing is a good class, guys. Highly suggest you do it. I'm probably going to switch later on after I'm tired of Dragoon. You have your armory chest. This is where all your equipment is. So these are you can see here. Your chest, your glove, waist, everything. Everything is right here. It'll be shown in your inventory. Right? If there's an X on it, it means you can't use it. Okay? You can't use it if there's that there. And these are your personal logs. Now, excuse me. It shows your fishing log, gathering log, crafting, hunting, and achievements. Now, let's see here. Hunting. How long is what you kill? So right now, when you're low level, just click on that and see those mobs. 3 mobs, and you get reward 75 experience. But once you reach it, 2,500 experience, right? And the experience just goes up and up. I mean, it's easy XP, easy experience. Okay, do that. Highly suggest you do that. It's so easy, guys. Free XP, you can't go wrong with that. Now, same thing goes with a crafting log. Now, I haven't crafted anything yet, but it'll tell you what you've crafted, how many, and whatnot. The levels, right? And you can synthesize it. It depends which crafting you are. And for gathering log, same thing. See, logging, mining, quarrying, and harvesting. Now, this is 1 to 5, obviously, and the ones that you don't have are in other areas. And if you click on it, it tells you where you can get it. Middle La Nocia. Now, I can go into this area no problem, and I'll probably go get it later on today. And then it goes by level. You do that again. And, you know, you get achievements, you can get bonus XP and whatnot. So just do that. You have your social tab. Now, this is in your party members. I'm in myself right now. not in myself, but with myself. Friends list. Actually, I have my friend here that's online. When you send an ad, you have to write the first name. So let's say, I'm just giving an example, John Doe. Okay, you have to write the first and last name that the person created, so you can add them. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And the person has to accept the friend request for them to be in their friends list. Your blacklist, obviously. Hopefully, you won't have any with it here, but you know, you probably will. Player search, obviously. Right, and this is your map. This is how your map looks like. You can stretch it out as much as you want. Zoom in, zoom out. Alright, now these little red spots means that it's linked. It means it's part of the same map. Right? These are little miniature events. If you're inside the event and you kill a couple mobs, you'll get a certain amount of experience. Now it depends on your participation and whatnot. And yeah, this is fairly easy experience. You should do that as well. Alright, so you can click on if it's blue, you can click on it. So let's say I give you an example here, New Redania. If I click on that, oh, I'm in the city. So this is shows me what's in the city, and I can go and click on it like that. You can do that for everything in the map, the entire map. Alright, so it's good to familiarize yourself with that. If I press that, you can press M instead of pressing the map, obviously. And it'll still be there while you move, but it'll like fade out. And if I stop moving, you just need to press M again, and it's full. Good. And it does have it does show you coordinates of where you can be also. See here. See where I'm moving my at the top right here. X 25, Y 16. If people give your coordinates, you can actually take a look here, and you'll know where to go. That's a good tip. Teleport was the same thing for the crystal. All right. Your sign. This is the signs for when you're partying, like what to kill, what not to kill. You can change your stance, just for fun, I would say. One tip I should give you is keybind your stuff. I haven't keybinded yet because I'm just playing around, but keybind all your skills and whatnot. Very useful. You don't want to be going around and you're clicking everywhere, click. It gets quite annoying, and people are like, why are you doing that much damage, or why haven't you healed me, or why didn't you tank that mob, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's fairly good if you get that. Action and traits, the same thing that I showed you, and you have your duty. Duty or what? Duty, next, levy allowance. Levies are we'll just call them side quests, right? I'll just show you here. Meet people with the cards here. Now, levies are, they're fairly easy. You have your battlecraft, which is you go kill some mob. Fieldcraft, you go into the field. Tradecraft, you're trading items, obviously. And you get your information on guild levels. What I suggest you do is that, since leveling a crafting skill is long, it can be hardly long. Before turning this in, change into your gathering or to your crafting. Do that. Click on it, and it'll have a little checkpoint, a green check mark, and you just turn it in, and you'll get experience for your gathering or your crafting. Very good, guys, because sometimes it gives good XP, and you just want to have that XP, especially the lower levels. You just want to mow through that shit, right? So do that. It's very important. Unless you just want to get the experience for your main job class, that's really up to you. Now, you can also rent chocobos. You see that chocobo sign here? Let's go see here. You can rent the chocobo. It costs a certain amount of Jill. You say, hire a chocobo porter. So for Gridania, it takes 1 minute for 5 Jill. So yeah, that's entirely up to you. You can take that or run around, gather some skills at the same time. That's cool. I like just running around. Unless it's really far, I'll just take the chocobo, because yeah, it can take too long. Inventory, you can either press here or I on your keyboard. Now, how lucky are we to have 4 tabs right off the bat? Then you can check your key items right here in your little bag here. 4 tabs. That's pretty awesome, guys. 4 tabs is good. Then your return, obviously, your emotes, and your systems. So that's pretty much it about that. Now, I know, guys, it's been quite frustrating for the past couple of days not being able to play or log in, having those errors. Um, it's all over the forums, but if you can't log in, just try to force log in. Just try to log in all the time. When you see the queue box come up, it'll be right in the middle when you log in. Just take that box and just scrolling around everywhere on your screen, it'll force log you in, right? That's just a little tip. Everybody knows it as of now, but I'm just saying it on the video also. It might kick you out also and lock you out. There are still some bugs in the game. Is this game worth playing, even with the problems it's had? I tell you, yes. The game is worth playing. It is $15 a month if you're not adamant of paying to play. Then this game's not for you. I mean, you're missing out on something great here. I mean, to say that there was over 1 million people trying to get into early access means that people want to play. They want to try it out. I suggest you try it out. The graphics look good. Combat is pretty good. The dodging system and all that stuff, it's pretty good. Fairly decent. Storyline is quite good, but most people just click on through the story anyways. But yeah, it's worth your time. It's worth your money, in my opinion, even with the problems they've had at the beginning. So yeah, guys, I mean, try it out. It's worth trying it out. It's $30, not that bad for a released game. $30. You can't buy it right now until next week if you're the digital download, because they're enhancing the service right now. Just to tell you, and we are August 28th today. So August 28th, remember that, next week, by next week. So if you watch this video past next week, don't worry about it. You're fine. You're good. You're golden. So guys, try it out. I'm sure you'll love it. If you don't, that's fine. Go back to whatever game you're playing and enjoy. So this is Unretired, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to click that like button and subscribe. It does help me out. And if you want to add me in game, Exodus. Unretired, I'm glad. Peace, guys. Take care.